Right, welcome everyone. We have just finished our hunt for today. We've had some absolutely cracking little bits. But today what we wanted to do was, I wanted to run the Apex in two different settings. One in the multi-frequency mode, because a lot of people are out there talking about the multi-frequency mode. So I run it in the multi-frequency mode for the first 2 hours. The second 2 hours I run it in the single frequency on 20 kilohertz. I'll tell you what, both multi-frequency and the single frequency did really well. Now stay tuned if you want to know how well they both did, because they found some absolutely stunning little bits. Also, we're using the double D Reaper coil. Absolutely wicked coil that is. You're going to need a bigger coil for a field like this. It's a little bit long in places, so the bigger coil was on there today. Also, I've had a few people ask me when are they going to get the camo version of the Garrett Ace Apex in. Right, now if you go over to regton.com, I'll leave a description to their shop below. If you pop over there, they've got the camo version in. Or even if you're not even looking for a new metal detector, even if you're looking for a sand scoop, spade or anything like that, use the discount code Tyson, which will come up now, and you'll get 10% off some products in store. Right, so stay tuned guys, if you want to know how well the Apex done today. And I'll tell you what, it done really well. Right, I hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you at the first. I'm running it in on our first target, so quickly running down on the settings. As you can see, I'm running it in all metal mode, and I've discriminated off to 35, discriminated the very end one as well. Running it in multi-frequency mode, but today we are using the Reaper coil. We're going to give the Reaper coil a really good test out on the Longhorn. So that's the settings we'll be running it in with this coil. And as I say, we're on to our first target, just here. It's got a bit of a grunty sound to it. It's jumping around slightly. It's got a nice tone to it though. Right, let's dig that out, see what it is. Right, and there you have it. That was the first target. Just a little bit of junk, bit of toot. Nothing really interesting. We're going to keep making our way over that way. There's a field beyond there as well. I've had quite a few military badges off here, so we're going to keep scouting around in this one. It's nice evening time, so it's a little bit cooler. So we're going to walk over towards there, over the far back, have a scan up and down there and see what we can't find, and see what we can't find on the way over. Right, let's carry on. We're not doing too bad, we're slowly making our way over. Had a few little bits of lead. This is the first proper good signal that I've had. 73, 74. I mean, it is long in places, the corn, so having the bigger coil, I'm hoping is going to help quite well, and it has done really well so far with tiny bits of lead. But we're going to dig that out, see what it is. Right, catch you in a minute. Ground's quite dry, so it just pops straight out. There you have it. Just a fork. As I say, I've had quite a few military badges off here. A lot of World War I hat badges, especially off of the far back. So I think that might have been a some sort of training camp, I do believe. So no doubt you're going to find a lot of spoons and forks, especially down this end. Right, let's carry on. I said to my boy, I wonder if you can roll one of them. I'll tell you what, he didn't do half bad. He half did roll one about 4 or 5 foot, rolled it bang straight next to the other one, then rolled it back again. Because I don't want my farmer having a go at me, but I'll give him that, he rolled it. Right. 56, 57. It's got a bit of a sketch there, like a bit of an irony, crackly sound. As you can hear there. Right, we're going to dig it anyway, see what it is. See what it was. Hem weight or address weight. Oh, yep, just a little hem weight. Not a bad little signal. Had a slight little crackle there. I think there was a little bit of iron around it because I went back over the hole just then and it's still crackling away. So nice little bit of lead. that'll go for the melting pot. We're going to carry on over that way and see what else we can't find. Right, see you at the next. I was reading up quite high. It was pinging about a bit like a can. So as I say, when you get the can signals, you've always got to dig them, because you never know what you're going to find. And check this out. Looking at that, the way that's tarnished on the back there, I think that's a silver spoon. I can't really bend it. It's got really bad fingers, so I'm not going to be able to bend that. But when I get back, I'll bend it open and give it a little clean up and put a few stills up just up there. But I'll tell you what, I do believe that's part of a little silver spoon. Wicked. Right, let's carry on round here. As I say, and I'm going to just make my way towards the tree line and just keep around this bit here. But that, I believe, is definitely part of a silver spoon. Right, let's carry on. Well, the Reaper coil ain't doing too bad. As you can see, the corn's pretty long. You get a lot more coverage and slightly a little bit more depth with the Reaper coil. Once you get it set up to how you like it, I'll tell you what, absolutely brilliant machine. This one was just a bit of lead. It was quite deep. Really sketchy. Really sketchy one. I think where the ground's so dry, the signals are just all over the place. So I might notch a few more on. As I say, because I'm digging a lot of lead. With that little silver spoon, which I think it may be silver. Quite a few little bits of lead. Right, let's make our way over there. Let's carry on. Alright, really nice 60, 67, 68. Slightly jumping, but if you can just get the coil just right. It's just in the 50s now. Right. Lovely little tone though, that. Right, let's dig that out. See what it is. And as you see there, it was in the 60s. Usually lead is in the 50s on the apex. I think it's because it's so big. Weren't really that deep neither. So that's what it was. Just a bit of lead-a-rooney. What we're going to do is, just over there where them trees are, we've had quite a few military hat badges. So we're going to work our way from the bag towards the trees, back to the bag and back to the trees. And yeah, see what else we can't find basically. It's not too bad. Sun's just settling. It's been a really hot day. So getting out metal detecting during the day at the moment is absolutely hard because it is absolutely baking. But we're out this evening. That's what we've just had. We're going to carry on and I'll see you at the next. So we're on to our first coin. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let me just move the metal detector out of the way. Oh, there it is. Still in the hole. There you have it. Toast. Absolutely toast. Probably looks like a farthing size. Fingers are a little bit sore. So what I'll do is I'll give it a little clean up. If anything comes up, as I say, we'll stick a little steel up there. If not, we'll try and get a date off it. Otherwise, we're going to stick around this bit now. Just around here. And hopefully might have a few more little coins. Right, let's carry on. Just making our way back that way towards the bag now from where the bushes are just behind me. Nice 62, 63. Bouncing slightly into 64. There you go, solid 60. Nice tone. No iron audio coming through there. Right, let's dig it out. And this one, as you see there, was 60s, part of a moo tube. I was wondering how long it was going to be before I found one of them. Right, let's carry on. As I say, that way, back this way, back towards the back of me. And see what else I can't find. Right, let's carry on. This one was a surface find, just a draw handle, Victorian no doubt. Just sitting there on the top of the surface. Now we come over towards the trees. Now we're going to stop for 5 minutes. Now, there's a lot of talk these days about the multi-frequency mode, and a lot of multi-frequency machines are coming out, and a lot of people use the multi-frequency. But is the multi-frequency just as good as a single frequency? What we're going to do is, for the next half of this video, we are going to knock it out of multi-frequency and stick it in frequency 20. We're going to give that a try with the Reaper coil and see if there's much difference between the single frequency and the multi-frequency. Right, set our way back over towards the bag over there and then back towards me. Right, I will see you at the next. First find with the single frequency mode. Done a little bit of copper. Probably about half a pinpointer in depth, but that's the first little find on the single frequency. Right, let's carry on. See what else I can't find. Right, got a few tiny little bits of lead. It's a really nice tone there. 66 on the single frequency there. Absolutely lovely tone. Right, let's dig that out and see what it is. Right, this is a decent little find. Nice little military button. Absolutely toasted though. Not going to get much of that, I don't think. Probably better give it a little clean up. See what regiment that is on the front there. Not going to hold my breath though, because that looks absolutely toasted. Oh well. Right, moving on. Absolutely screaming this one was. 78, 79. I think I've got another military button. It's hard getting out of there. You can see the imprint just in there. Right, where's it going? Oh, I don't know if that's a military button or not. I think that's part of a drawer handle of some kind, I think. Or a button. Feels like it's still got some leather around it. Could be a little belt button. Yeah, it's got a nice little bit of pattern on there. Hey, lovely. Sun's just setting. Just behind me there. Temperature's cooled down absolutely lovely. It's probably about 21 degrees now. I've got no idea what that is, but I've snapped it before I hit it with a spade. But I have no idea, but I think it must have gone on the back like that. I don't know what that could have been then. Gaming piece or something maybe? Got no idea. If you know what that could be, leave a little comment below, because I have absolutely no idea. Right, we'll find that and we'll carry on. Really nice crispy signal here. 54, 55, bouncing into the 40s. Probably a little bit of lead. But as you can see, I've got probably an inch air gap between the floor and the top of the corn. But this bigger coil seems to work quite well. More coverage, as I say. Right, let's dig that out and see what it is. Absolutely beautiful sunset. And that's what it was. Exactly what I thought it was. Tiny little bit of lead wrapped around a piece of iron. That's what it is. Let's make our way around here. Back over towards that bit and then back round here. But so far so good on the single frequency. I'm not knocking the multi-frequency mode in any way. I'm just seeing what the actual main difference is overall. Right, let's carry on. 78, 79, jumping around like crazy. Just an old barn now. Square there. It's no doubt medieval now. You can tell by the square. It went right up to about the 1800s, I think, though, the old square top nails, but look how thick that is. Proper old now. Alright, let's get that and carry on. Check this out. This one, you can see there, it's just stuck in the top there. Now I've got to be careful with this. Alright. Got to be really careful with that. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my boy to dig that out, but that looks like a military hat badge, that does. Check that out. It's got a nice little bit of out of pattern there. I could be wrong, but that's what it's looking like. Let's see if we can dig it out. No, I'm not going to bend that. Right, we're going to dig that out. Make, and I think that is, though, a military cat badge. I could be absolutely wrong, but... Right, let's quickly dig that out and I will catch you in a minute. Totally wrong there. Piece of farming machinery. Oh, it's just because of that part there. I thought it might have been a cat badge or something. I've had so many from up this end. There's the second field. There's another field just there, the other side, and you've got this massive one here, which, as I say, we've had a few cat badges off over the time. Right, let's carry on. We're going to cut the buttons out now. Don't think there's any, well, I thought it might have been a button, just a washer. Right, let's move on. Look how deep that is, and check this out. I think that must have been some sort of little kind of backy tin of some kind. I'm not sure if that's silver or not. I don't know if it's just tin or that's silver, but that was inside it. And I think it was a letter. Look. Oh, look at that. I don't know if we can read anything on there, but that's just... I'm going to see if I can find the bottom bit. Maybe the bottom bit's still in the hole, but... Oh, that would have been a letter, that would have. And check that out. I'm not sure if that's silver or not. Give that a good clean when I get back. Don't feel like silver. Just feels like a kind of like an alley tin of some kind. But check out the patterns on that. That's pretty decent. I like that. It's definitely some sort of tin or something. We're going to see if there's anything else in there. And if not, then we're going to carry on. But what an absolute little stunning find. We'll give it a clean up, put a few stills up. And yeah, let's carry on. Sun's just going down. Really nice 83, 84 in the 80s. A really nice tone to it. Right, see what it is. In the 50s, this is a good sign. This is the first one I found off this field. That is a Roman pencil, or a Roman script, or whatever people like to call them. There's a little bit of iron running through the middle of the lead there, comes out the bottom, and people would etch letters back home in the Roman times to their wives and whoever it was, and the little bit of metal would come out the end and they would sketch it onto the lead, and then they would fold the lead over. So sometimes when you're out, if you ever find any lead that's folded over, wait till you get home, open it, and you never know, there could be some Roman writing in there. But that's exactly what that is. So there's a chance there could have been Roman occupation on this field as well. Who knows? Right, let's carry on and see what else we can find. Well, I think frequency seems to be working really well, so nice clear tone, slightly jumping there. Right, it's going to be just in front of the coil. As I say, the Reaper coil, absolutely brilliant, especially when you're in a big field like this. And you really need a good coil to get a good lot of coverage. Right, let's dig it out and see what it is. Got another coin. This one's reading up at a 74, 75. It's just stuck in there. Right, see what it is together. Oh, if I don't drop it, it's definitely a copper. Feels a little bit light. I think that's a copper. Yeah, it looks like a copper coin. Just feels really light. Probably been out here for ages. I think you can see a bit of a face on there. I think this bit of face might just be a bit of crud. But yeah, give it a clean up. If we get a date or anything off it, we'll stick it up. Otherwise, let's carry on. We just make our way over back towards the bag now, and then we're going to make our way back. So light's starting to fade quickly now. A really nice tone. 57, 58. right there. Right, let's dig that out. See what it is. Right, this is probably going to be the last signal now. As I say, we're going to got a bit of a way to walk. We've got to walk over there, and as you can see, it's just getting dark now. That's what that last signal was. Just a little bullet tip. Now, it hasn't been a bad little session. Today, I was coming out really just to have a little test out the difference between the multi-frequency and the single frequency. Now, the multi-frequency, yes, it is brilliant. You can get out with the multi-frequency mode. It will find you the little bits. But even in a single frequency mode, I'm still finding the tiny little bits. So, multi-frequency mode, single frequency mode, I think they both do a brilliant job. And as it shows by the finds that I've had, absolutely little stunning hunt. And right, we're going to get off. Thank you all for joining me. I will catch you at the next one. And hopefully we will be back up here again. Right, I will see you guys at the next.